Hello, and welcome to Canyon PD's Tip of the Day. Today's tip is about one of the science and engineering practices called modeling. So I want you to think about how you have asked students in the past to model scientific concepts. As a biology teacher for many years, I had the modeling project of build a model of a cell. And I can tell you year after year, I got exactly the same thing, these styrofoam balls or cakes that looked just like the picture of the cell in the textbook. They were pretty, we had fun eating the cake, but that's not scientific modeling, that's copying an image from a book. Modeling is really a way to develop understanding of a concept. It's a way to use a model in order to make predictions about the future and to have discussions about the unknown. A model does not have to be a styrofoam ball. It can be, but it can be a diagram, a mathematical representation, an analogy, a computer simulation. And it's really important for students to understand that the model doesn't correspond exactly to the real world, but it's our best approximation. It's also important to teach that there are limitations and for students to start to identify those limitations to the models. I'd like to share with you an example about how you might also think about the wording you might use with students when modeling. So notice the statement on the left, draw a model of the pond ecosystem. As a teacher, I know what I'm looking for. I want them to identify the trophic levels and where the energy is going, but I'm going to get exactly the same thing from everyone. I'm going to get a copy of the picture in their textbook or on one of the computer animations we did in class. The statement on the right is really asking the same thing, but in a very different way. Develop a model for why there are more mayflies than frogs in the pond. I'm asking students to develop a model to answer a question and make predictions about the future. So next time you ask for a model, be careful not to just ask for them to copy something out of the textbook. They have to be able to use it to explain and make a prediction. Today's tip of the day has been brought to you by Canyon Professional Development.